Welcome to what will be the final episode in our Parramatta Career Mode series. As you can see, we have made it to the grand final of the Rugby League World Cup, and our opponents, man, it's been a World Cup riddled with upsets as we take on PNG, who have qualified for the grand final.
Folks, the world champions will be decided tonight. Welcome to the final of the Rugby League World Cup. Hello everyone, and fantastic to have you with us as we bring you coverage of tonight's clash between Tonga and Papua New Guinea. I'm Andrew Voss, and I've got the best seat in the house with a man alongside me, Eddie Hemmings. This is a crucial game for both teams.
A massive game coming up, and I'm looking forward to it so much. So much is riding on this match, and you can just feel the tension round this stadium. Both sides will have early butterflies, and every player is going to want to get their hands on the football to settle down those nerves, no doubt. The opening exchanges are going to be crucial. Let's get this party started.
Eddie Hemmings, a Pink fan? Who'd have guessed it? Eddie's fired up. We've got another big match on the cards. So, both teams are in a must-win position.
So what's next for the channel? You'll definitely be seeing more Rugby League Live 4. I've already started working on the new series, and if you're in the OddSquad Discord, you would know by now who I will be playing with. As we get smashed with ball in hand and cough up possession of a typical bone-rattling tackle from the Kumuls, who have somewhat of a reputation for delivering those big hits. As they continue to chip away at our line, they're pretty spread out to the right, and that's where they go, out the back as they spread it. And just look at that terrible defense. That's some bad defense on my part. I was drifting across field and kind of lost track as the line opened up, and Boas will turn 4 points into 6, extending the Kumuls' early lead. So, like I was saying before that happened, I've already started working on the new series, and I'm in the midst of deciding whether I should drop it in the off season or not, but it will come sooner or later. Like I said, if you haven't joined the OddSquad Discord, I will be in there during the off season discussing a few things, and if you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below, and I might, well, if I remember, I'll pin it in the comment section. As we go for a scoot from dummy half here, we set Taufora off down the left edge, and he will fight for post-contact meters before finally getting wrapped up on the 40. As we send it back to the middle, a little crossplay between Terapo and Feki will get pulled down on the 10. We've got quite a bit of momentum here as Bassi through the middle, one-on-one, just steamrolls over his opponent, and Ignatius Bassi will cross for our first point of the match. Off a pretty good set in general, we did roll down the field quite easily there, as Hingano adds the extras and we'll lock it up 6 points apiece as we enter the second quarter of the match. Another thing I want to do with the channel will be those little update videos during the off season, like I did with Sam Burgess retiring, Sonny Bill Williams signing to Toronto. You'll definitely be seeing more of those as we progress through the off season and more news starts to come out. That's just the Rugby League related content. I didn't want to cover the rugby content, but that's more dependent on if the game or the next game coming out, which is Rugby Challenge 4, apparently is coming out next month. Whether or not that'll be good will be the deciding factor of whether I make content or not. As PNG look likely of crossing the line for a second time, after we made a couple of compounding errors, just inviting them to score some points here 3 minutes before the break. We're doing alright so far, holding them out as we hold them up on the 3rd, back on the 4th, and they try and just power their way over through Martin, and Risa Martin will get held up. On the last, they put it on the toe, Elias to Seguiaro, and Seguiaro will power his way over. Gets that little drop down try as they take it up to view the grounding, and as you can see, with 2 defenders hanging on, James Seguiaro still gets the ball down, and it'll be PNG taking the lead heading into the break.
Says fellas, take a break, it's half time. Well, now that you've watched the first half, Eddie, what do you think is going to happen into the second?
I really enjoyed that first 40 minutes. Both teams really gave it everything. I'm looking forward to the second half.
The away side go to the break in the box seat. We'll check the stats and come back for the...
5 errors. 5 errors in one half. It's looking like the Tongan of old here as we try to fight our way back from that terrible half of footy from us. As we approach the final quarter of the match, it looked like there was space on this left side, but Taufua will get driven backwards in the tackle. As we just shift it through their hands, looking for space, looking for line breaks. As David Fifita steamrolls one defender. David Fifita, brother of Andrew. I feel like I always have to mention that. As Connie Harrell with the fend, draws in 2 and gets the pass away to Taufua on the wing. And we come up with something out of nothing here as we decide to run it on the last. Hingano with the strike. And from the sideline we do convert it. And once again we tie the game up. It was actually a pretty decent try there by our left edge in Harrell and Taufua. As David Fifita runs over the top of another defender. He'll get pulled down off the kickoff on our 30 as Patrick Alfusi follows up with another strong run. As we come back to the side that's been working for us, this left edge, Taufua strikes off one, gets the pass away to Harrell, and Harrell will break away for our 3rd try of the game as we finally take the lead here in the 66th minute. And with this conversion by Hingano, he makes it 3 from 3. And we will leave Suncorp Stadium as the Rugby League World Champions with this, I'd say it's a 2nd string Tongan side. But man, PNG, a valiant effort by PNG, but they started falling off tackles late in the game. That coupled with a few offloads from the boys set up a few decent tries, and that pretty much sealed the game for us as we wrap up this Parramatta series as a whole. It was pretty fun. It was actually a lot of fun and it was pretty successful for us on the channel. Like I said earlier in the vid, I'm not too sure when I'll be dropping the new series, but go ahead and join the OddSquad Discord to keep up to date. As always, thank you for tuning in and I'll see you later.
Half a gong like a fraction. Cut the talk, more action. On the track, I'm gonna bring the storm and kick it off like Cam Smith. We ain't the ones to be enemies with. You are not really with business. I really hope that you're listening.